Níl agam an jockey níos mó daoine eile isteach. Tuairmid couple of bombs eile dóibh go bhí ach seo mar dúirt mar tá muid saoir an chat an seo thugainn. Yeah. Tá Susan fuair.
Tá mé intach fuair tá mé amach siomar leabhar agus tá sé i gcónaí fuair an seo.
An célinn sa sin go bhfuil crí mór maiid té agat. That warm heart, full body warm heart and sin mar dúirtar.
Tá crí fuair fasta agam. Ach tá cupan caffé té.
Tá bhile le tú a heú. No bhí mar gola art teilú den aistehan sin a bhí muid a gáildá agus mar dúirt me an luúan chun mhaid. Mar cineal obairhála daobh den chat se thugainn tá mar gola thuirt an céad ábhar eile aistí amach daobh, so sin an tríthú aiste mar sin mar go leor a rís just an cineal choras céirne leis an lugan amach. Ach bei seans agin arcar beidir sa darna tréimhse a nacht. Ach ní ceapan lom car cuiicnimas leis na haistehan, so tá mar gola art agus beidir go déaglim se anse dú cé acu aistehan tá deantagin nó nach bhfuil. Okay, so beidir go rahamid a réid tá se Kira womanse in yeah seachtain so rahamid a réid leis agus cenne má súla amach ar agla go jockey den ar bí eile. So an ro an cean seo deanta Kevin Liv.
Nílas agam sin.
Well, sure, argument phrase go gasta could be okay. Michael, so see on the scholar, so school life or life of the school, see on the scholar. Connie and Sheila take a weed and Gannon, they got the hero. So Sheila lives outside Dungannon in County Tyrone. Okay, take a weed outside of Dungannon. Céilú sa bhliain 1987, where she was born in 1987. Bei she scored bbliain díos ar a bhliain se hugging. So this is going back a few years, but she will be 20 years old next year. So bei she scored bbliain díos ar a bhliain se hugging. Okay, is páiste éonar í.
Only child.
She's an only child. Is páiste éonar í. Is she Myra and Cara as far as Taki?
Myra is her best friend.
Is
the best friend she has.
Yeah, is her best friend. Frostley and Sheila are Acadú na Galani a Dungannon. Tá seo deantagin. Tá seo deantagin. Now, well, do you not remember it? Can't you Acadú na Galani agus Sheila gur bhar gastaré a bheith an agus sinna like.
Oh yeah.
Well, Rahman's phrase go gasta. So Frostley she are Acadú na Galani in Dungannon. She attends Girls Academy in Dungannon. The Skull Gramity in Grace and Takadu. So the academy is a single sex grammar school. Okay. So is Skull Gramity in Grace and Akadu. We have to make sense of the English translation. So the academy is a single sex grammar school. Okay. Tan Fergnev Sitcha Igbara Creek Table Histat Theatre. Okay, the building is situated at the top of the hill beside a housing estate. Stat Theatre. Gershaha Awan a Rastlin or a skull or Noya. So only girls attend the school, of course. Barla Sheila come out gasser a frostel is called foster. Sheila would prefer that if boys were attending the school as well. Sheila and she come out and smoke cracker on, agus come out buhali eki mar charge. So she thinks there would be more crack and that she would have boys for friends as well. Rin she a cut scrutiny GKSA Aria Nuri. So she done her GCSE exams the year before last, Aru and Nuri. Agus Jerry go gal lehi, and she done well. Jerry go gal lehi. Go gal, can you brightly? She succeeded brightly, or she succeeded well. Jerry lehi and Naskrudu. She done well in every exam. Nearvation a wine A. Not only that, so nearvation a wine A. A furshi and grada barja suskudu stara a duskurt erin. But she got the highest grade in the history exam in the north of Ireland. We lucher orhi, Nurahulishi and scale. So she was very happy when she heard the story or the news. It's dinner durata he. Okay, she's a hard-working person. Not durata is diligent or some such thing. Okay. Janan she a jihal the here. So she always does her best. A jihal, her greatest effort. Janan she a jihal the here is a goni. To hear meaning eternally. To hear or always. Tekira hour at the lawa eki dun daskudihe ana es. So she's got 4 subjects at the lawa sort of just handling, if you like, 4 subjects for the AS exam. Okay. Rani she star or noya, so she chose history, of course. Berla and Edelish agus an Tacholia. Okay. Again.
Cormac, tak kesharm, Nurahulishi on scale.
Yes.
Katigi ta
I don't know if there's any reason for it, Kate, to be honest. Nurahulishi and scale. There should be just Nurahulishi and scale. There'll be no reason for the there that I can see.
Okay,
okay.
Yeah.
You might see something like that in variations, but I don't think there's any need for it in that situation.
Yeah, that's grand.
You probably all recognise, haven't done this already, but we'll just skip through the last paragraph here quickly, okay? Running she and star Margaret Walsh, she and Erimul Eki. So she chose history because she's very, very good at it. Erimul is like, again, English sometimes just escapes me, but
proficient or something.
Efficient or sort of capable, intellectually capable, okay, and Erimul Eki. Is bra lehi a veg leo agus sé sin and fa ar runny she berle. She loves to be reading, and that is the reason she chose English. Tessa Ekis na changaha agus runny she and English, which is an interest in languages, and she chose Italian. Bavien lehi torch we our nua, marshinja runny she and Tacholia. So she would like to undertake a new subject, and therefore she chose sociology. Jersey Gadogan and Tacholiat Lergus D Kursi Edgehus Agus Kursi Charlie. So she says that the sociology gives her an insight into educational affairs and family affairs. During the Municipality Eki Ulvianachi. So all her teachers say that she is an ambitious person. Ulviana. Daniela Lehi Amahan Shaw, Rahishir Ulskal, Lekema Wansama. Daniela Lehi, if she should succeed in the future, Rahishi or Ulskal Lekem Owenshamach. She will go to university to obtain a degree. A Winchamach to get or to obtain. Okay. So Junction Janta again. Anyone recognize Paul here? Anyhow, we'll have a look at it. I believe Joe has joined us there as well. So what's the road, Joe? Well, fine. Okay. Trí Blanohan, Bhí Paul ag Frastal ar Vanscoil Níomh Owen ar Wohan na Cara. So 3 years ago, Paul was attending St. Owen's or St. John's Manscoil on the city road ar Wohan na Cara. The Harvard gur éiri go gal leis na scriutithe ag Gerard na Bliana, d'astra sé ag Scoil Gramady Níomh Gaelbhag. We've done this one too. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I apologize for this. I had forgot what we had done and what we hadn't done. I wonder had we finished it. Anyone recognize the final paragraph there?
Níl me cinse gur chuicnéimiid.
Right, I'm not sure either. Let's say we'll just go through it. If you don't mind, we'll just go through it just as a wee recap. Okay. So the Harvard career go gal leis na scriutithe ag Gerard na Bliana because he done well at the end of year exams. D'astra sé ag Scoil Gramady Níomh Gaelbhag. So he transferred to St. Malachy's Grammar School. St. Malachy's Níomh Gaelbhag. Okay. Bit of a mouthful that, but Malachy. Okay. Cai sé trí bliana ar Scoil Níomh Owen agus bhí brón air an Scoil Aga. So he had spent 3 years at St. John's and he was sorry to leave it. Bhí a chairde a leigh an sin agus cróna sé iad. All his friends were there and he missed them. Cróna sé iad. Kabir B, however, or Kabir B, d'astra sé mar bhí sé ag éirí go ndéireadh go gal leis na scriutithe an GKSA. So he transferred because bhí sé ag éirí go ndéireadh go gal leis. He was hoping that he would do well scriutithe an GKSA in his GCSE exams. Cai sé gá bhliain ar Scoil Níomh Gaelbhag agus thug sé faoi na scriutithe GKSA an saoire seo a bhuaigh thart. Agus bhí sé tharbh sásta leis na torthaí. Okay, so he spent 2 years in St. Malachy's. Agus thug sé faoi na scriutithe and he undertook the GCSE exams this summer. Sorry, and saoire seo a bhuaigh thart. So last summer. So this summer that went by, or that went past. So that's last summer. Agus bhí sé tharbh sásta leis na torthaí. He was very happy with the result. Tharbh sásta, inta sásta. Okay. So har, if you think about it, is over. Har forward, har board. The har is over. So he was more than, if you like, he was over being happy. Bhí sé tharbh sásta leis na torthaí. Dírí leis na scriutithe ar fad. So he passed all the exams. Okay. Til sé ar Scoil a Míbhan Fór an sin gur thosa sé ar scriutithe an AS. So he returned to school in September then. Gur thosa sé ar an scriutithe AS. Gur thosa sé. So in place of gur there you might have agus thosa sé. But gur it's an alternative use for the word gur. Okay. So he returned then in September, so that he started, and that he started. Okay, so Gur Hasisha na Scridiha na S. Okay, that, if you like. Just trying to think of good English. He returned.
We say in order to.
Yeah, kind of thing. Kind of thing. Yeah, that might work. Hasisha. Say it's kind of August as well. There's like it's like a natural progression kind of thing. This is what he done. Gur Hasisha. Scridiha na S. Ranisha Kira hour. So he chose 4 subjects. Some as Kimsha Ege na Holiachti. Agus Mariala Shin, Ranisha and Isaac and Kemek Agus and Veholia. So some as Kimsha, but a rather be as Kimsha. As Kimsha is like it's a way of saying an awful lot. Like Visam Ege, Tasam Ege, Tasam as Kimsha Ege. So he has a great amount of interest in the sciences, Snaholiachti. Agus Marialer Shin, and because of that, Renisha and Isaac and Kemek, Agus and Veholia. Okay, so he chose all 3 science subjects. Instead of spiritual actually Komai, Agus Hilsha Gunyanacha Corbalowans Freshen. So he's a sporting, athletic, or fit person as well. And he thought that he would do physical education or PE, corp relevance. Okay, so that's literally body tuition or body education. Okay, corp relevance. Russian. Ar a warshin ta ahar skillina agus kursi krejiv other common ege. So on top of that, or as well as that, so he has key skills and religious affairs, other common ege. That's like other lawa ege again, other common ege. Just a different way of saying that he is undertaking, okay, or he's doing, if you like.
It's like between his hurls.
Literally, the common is like hurls, but you don't take it literally. It's just to say, somewhere earlier on we had other lawa. Again, you wouldn't really take that literally, but it's just a figure of speech.
It's like when you have your hands full, or
yes, it's
stuff
something
on your plate.
Something you're doing or something you're undertaking. Okay. So other common ege. As big am seer a vien ege. He has little free time. As big am seer a vien ege. Le Ferinja ta Clarama lan. So truthfully, Le Ferinja ta Clarama lan. His timetable is full. Okay.
Come Alaska, Cormac.
Pardon?
Come Alaska, just to cast on him.
Yeah.
So they say it's bug am seer a vein again. Say you wanted to say don't have that much time, would it still be a vein ugum?
Yeah. You just change ege to ugum.
Yeah, okay. That's
Ain't that mine? His big am seer a vein ugum. Ain't that mine? Yeah. That's all you would change, yeah?
Calculator.
Wherefore, Tasha Bardi heg Paul, I horts an old skull, like cam agrihu na holiati. So Paul intends Tasha Bardi heg Paul. Again, Tasha Bardi ugum, Tasha Bardi eki, Tasha Bardi egg Paul. So if you know the name, you'll use the name. Otherwise, you could use the pronoun or the prepositional pronoun, if you like. Tasha Bartia egg Paul, Aya horts an old skull. So to go to university, Lekem a grehus na holiati. To again, grehu is work at or earn, if you like, na holiati. So to get a degree in the sciences. Okay. Brahisha a horhis na hard level now. So it will depend, brahishin, that will depend on the results in the A levels, of course. Okay. So brahishin, that will depend. Is Dr. A yarher? So his brother is a doctor. Agus Beja Gunyanhicha and Kursa Kierna. Achniasha Omlin Kinsha. So his brother is a doctor, and perhaps he would do the same course, but he's not totally sure. Nielsha Omlin Kinsha. Okay. Dama Weislesh Vena Rafter. Dama Weislesh Vena Rafter. If he would like to be a doctor, Velwer Shachnena Akaihu Extager. He would have to Velwer Shachnena Akaihu to spend 7 years studying. Okay. Marawicha post a Washington and Yerin, Rahacha Emerka. Marawicha post. So if he wouldn't get, or if he couldn't get a job here in Ireland, Rahacha or Emerka, he would emigrate. Okay. Yeah.
Jig like Abershin, just Abershin or Ish Marawahi.
Marawicha. So that's a conditional tense, and it might translate as would or could, depending on the context. Okay. So Marawicha post was in Sean. So if he couldn't get a job here in Ireland, Rahacha or America, he would emigrate. Okay. Marawicha. Okay, it says the conditional form. Yocha Marawicha. Okay.
Anna Hanik me really, but just Nero me Umlan Kinsha.
Ain't a my
Jared.
Ain't a my no sitting for Curry case no bara wad of a Kinsha. My who gossip.
Neil may Kinsha. Neil may Kinsha. Yeah, sorry, Cormac, but so do you have to have the merit in conjunction with Alice to make the negative statement? The way you said, if he doesn't get a post.
Yeah, Murra wage post. What's your question, Susan? Sorry.
I would have just assumed that Murra Wayfish post would have meant if he got a post, if he got a job.
So Murra would be the negative. So if he gets, it would be Ma Ayancha up post. Ma Ayancha post if he gets. Okay, so Ma would be more with the present tense. Ma Ayancha post. Okay. If he gets. But Murra Wihicha if he wouldn't get or if he couldn't get. Okay, couldn't would probably fit in better in terms of making sense in English. Okay. So say it is a conditional tense, and you're looking at like da male from there onwards it's conditional. Da ma whitelish if he would like, where he would have to. Okay. So them last two sentences are in the conditional. Rahacha he would go. Okay.
So Cormac, so if it's Murra Wadshay post would be if he wouldn't get a job.
If he doesn't get,
so,
yeah.
Kajama Jera if he I suppose you would just say if he gets like in the present tense and it's still means
Ma ayan job. No ma ayan post.
Ma ayan okay, yeah. So you don't need to say ma wide, or whatever.
Ma would aspirate, whereas Murra would eclipse. Okay.
Cormac.
My who? Are we okay with that, folks? I'll send these on to you anyhow. You just can work over them on your own time. Okay. So, old school. Another wee translation. Nuair a bhíonn na daltaí sa séú bliain ar bhanscoil, bhíonn siad faoi bhrú millsanna. Millsanna, come on, so when the students are in the 6th year at secondary school or high school, it's at Puivru Milsona. So they are under intense pressure or serious pressure or terrible pressure. Milsona. Okay, so Milsona is one of them adjectives. It could be Milsona Ulk or Milsona Moi. So it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Terribly. Okay, terribly good or terribly bad. In this case, just being said, Puivru Milsona, they are under terrible pressure. Okay. The couple of bliain and nurse, began to have torch free scrudu and AS. So for a couple of years now, began to they have had to torch free scrudu and AS. So undertake again the AS exam. Okay. Is on an AS agus leach de chursa an ard level. So the AS is the same as half of the A-level course. So that's why they say in a couple of blaming this, the AS was a relatively new thing. Prior to the AS, there was just A-level. You should remember that. And then they changed it to kind of divided up the AS and A-DAW. So that's why they say a couple of blaming this for a few years now, or for a couple of years now. Began dive torch freeze gudu and AS. So it's on an AS agus leach de cursa our level. It's on the useful rephrase meaning it's the same as. So it's on shin agus shin. It's on aid, they are the same. It's on mudge, we are the same. It's on. River Shaw, before now or before this, Nero a taker a wine scrutihe on Igjeru and Shatter Blaine. There was only one set taker, there was only one set of exams at the end of the 7th year. Okay, that was the full A level. Lenar Lin Afa. So in our time, Lenar Lin. In our time, however, Caihi na daltaí takear scrutithe a dhéanamh ag deireadh an séú agus an seachta bliain a rian. So students have to do a set of exams at the end of the 6th year and the 7th year, both. Okay, a rian coming at the end there, meaning both. Mar sin de, therefore, is mó a bhíonn daltaí faoi strus ar an amsir seo. Students are more under stress or under more stress these times ar an amsir seo. So amsir, when we would associate it as weather, it can also be in these times. Okay. Even in Hiberno English, you might say this weather, meaning these times. Okay. You ever heard that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm sure these times, all right. Being cursa credit agus áthar skillna idir láha acu ar a bhhair. Okay, so they have religious courses and key skills that are going on at this time as well. Okay, as well as the exam pressure.
Cormac, could you just say on their hands if you were translating that in an exam? Is that okay to say like on their hands at the same time, or is that too?
No, you could say on their hands. You could say on their hands because they're dealing with it. They have it to do. So it makes sense in English. That's absolutely fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wondered, is it too colloquial or is it okay? Grand.
Yeah, no, they have it on their hands. Absolutely, that makes sense. Okay. Kind of modules and whatever that they talk about. You still have these besides the main subject. It's big am a bhíonn acu le sport a clachtú. So they have little time to practice sport. It's big am a bhíonn acu. It is little time that they have. The sport a clachtú to practice sport. Noia, of course. Ma Arian law is good an AS, agus an ADA. So if they succeed in the AS and the A2 exams, tugan said I are Ulska. They go to university. Tugan said I or they give face to. In other words, they head off to university. Okay. Ma bhíonn siad faoi bhrú ar scoil, ní stopping se ar Ulska. So if they're under pressure at school, it doesn't stop at university. Commáin leis an bhrú a bhíonn orthu maidide le cúrsaí staidéir. So as well as the pressure that they have with study affairs or with studying, bhíonn brú orthu a daca le cúrsaí airgid. So they're under pressure in terms of financial issues, or money issues. A daca le in respect of or in terms of money issues. Okay. Trifle de Vlento hin. I can't remember who loved that wee term. Was it you, Susan? You like trifle de Vlento? So a handful of years ago, or a few years ago, by Grand leis na McLean, jumped us ar Ulster Dorf. So students used to get grants ar Ulster Dorf while they were at university. Okay, back in the good old days. Curru Jeru Lishin, Rents Blatio Hin. So that was ended. Curru Jeru Lishin, Rents Blatio Hin. A few years ago. Agus being the McLean Bionish on Lau, Gaji and Bell. So students are living now from hand to mouth on Lau, Gaji and Bell. Poor critters. Ní mór dóibh post part amsire amsú. So ní mór dóibh again, they must really, ní mór dóibh post part amsire amsú to find part-time job. Okay. Amsú to find or to locate or to get, if you like, amsú. Agus is kinse go goran se seo isteach ar a good stager. And this certain that this interrupts or interrupts their study. Go goran se isteach ar a good stager. So my current rather be isteach, it kind of interrupts or annoys. Okay. Interferes with. Current se isteach ar a good stager. It puts in on. Okay, so interferes would be a good word, yep. Being éisití ar fáil ó cholacht éisití ar ús éisio. So loans, there are loans available, éisití. So éisacht singular, éisití the plural. Ó cholacht éisití from a loans company ar ús éisio. On low interest. Us, the word for interest, financial interest. Us éisio. A caihi siad na héasatí a ashik near the amshin should post, but they must repay the loans when they get a job. Okay, when they find a job. Amshin should. So that's the same verb. Amshu, there are amshin should job. post. The mo Keeler be ag an realtas, for het juntas than the Veclean. So if the government had any sense, they would give grants to students. Ta Gallagher na Tira ag brach argini a wal kailiati maiha aku. The economy of the country depends on people a wal kailiati maiha aku who have good qualification. Kailiati qualification. Again, that's the plural. Let's take off the I father, and that's the singular kailiat qualification. Kailiati qualifications. Okay. So to Gallagher na Tira ag brachar gini well kailiati maiha aku. And again, the adjective comes into the plural with this e added on at the end. Kailiati maiha. So kailiat wife. Kailiat the singular would be feminine. Kailiat wife. Kailiati maiha. Okay. We're down to our last minute, folks. So we'll maybe just when we come back after break, we'll maybe look at another couple of translations, and we'll also try to get a wee glance at that next essay topic. Okay. Any questions, folks? Or
What was Gallagher?
Gallagher, the
Gallagher.
economy.
Gallagher.
Gallagher and the cheers of the country's economy depends on them. Okay.
Cormac, could you Fakalala for economy?
Economiacht.
Economiacht.
Yeah, is another word. So you'll find that in Irish, there's variations and different ways of saying things. Nearly